Hello and welcome to the channel. Today's game comes from the 2026 Saint Louis Rapid and Blitz, a grand chess tour event featuring many of the world's strongest players in Rapid and Blitz chess. Playing white is Jorden van Foreest, the Dutch grandmaster known for his creative attacking style and fearless approach in sharp positions. Playing black is Praggnanandhaa, India's elite young grandmaster and one of the most exciting players of his generation. This round 9, a rapid encounter, began as a French defense and quickly turned into a tactical battle around black's king. So now let's dive into the game. e4 and e6, Jorden opens with the king's pawn. Praggnanandhaa chooses the French defense. d4 and d5, black immediately challenges white's center. Knight to c3 and knight f6, the Steinitz variation begins. e5, attacking the knight on f6, knight f to d7, knight retreats to d7, white gains space, black's king retreats to support the coming c5 break. f4 and c5, white builds a large center and black attacks it from the side. Now knight f3 and knight to c6, both sides continue development. Bishop to e3 and bishop e7, white supports the center and prepares queenside castling. Black develops calmly. Queen to d2 and kingside castling. White connects the queen and bishop. Black secures his king. Now h4 and f6. White signals kingside ambitions while black strikes at the e5 pawn. E takes f6 and knight takes f6. White releases the tension. Black recaptures with active development. Now d takes c5 and knight g4. Black's knight jumps forward, attacking the bishop on e3. Now bishop to g1 and queen a5. The bishop retreats. Black targets c3 and creates pressure on the queen side. Now g3 and bishop takes c5. White prepares a kingside fianchetto style structure. Black regains the pawn. Now bishop takes c5 and queen takes c5. White exchanges a bishop. Black recaptures with the queen. Now queenside castling and knight to f2. Jorden castle long. Praggnanandhaa's knight sacrifice idea on f2 is inaccurate. e5 was the better continuation. Knight a4, queen to a5. White attacks the queen, gaining time. Black retreats to a5. Now queen takes f2 and queen takes a4. White takes the knight on f2 and emerges a piece ahead. Black captures the knight on a4, but the material balance still favors white. Now a3 and e5. Black strikes in the center, but h6 was more resilient. Queen to c5 and queen e4. White centralizes the queen and keeps pressure. Black's queen remains active. Now knight to g5 and queen takes h1. White's knight heads toward the king. Black grabs the rook on h1, but this removes black's queen from defensive duty. Bishop to d3 and queen takes d1 check. White develops with threats against h7. Black takes the other rook with a check. Now king takes d1 and bishop to g4 check. White's king recaptures. Black gives check with the bishop, but white's attack is now extremely dangerous. King to c1 and rook a to d8. White steps to safety. Black activates the rook, but king to h8 was a better defensive move. Now bishop takes h7 with a check. Now king to h8, a classic attacking sacrifice, and check. White pulls black's king toward the corner. Now bishop to g6 and king to g8. Black returns the king to g8, but e takes f4 offered tougher resistance. Now knight to h7 and e takes f4. White's knight jumps to h7, threatening key tactical ideas around f8. Black finally captures on f4, but it is too slow. Now knight takes f8 and f takes g3. White takes the rook on f8. Black pushes the g-pawn, but white's attack and extra material are overwhelming. Now bishop takes h7 with a check, a final elegant check with black's king exposed, a rook gone and white's attack still raging. Praggnanandhaa resigned in this position. Jorden punished the inaccurate knight to f2 perfectly. Even after Praggnanandhaa collected both rook, white's pieces coordinated around the black king and the bishop knight attack decided the game. So if you enjoyed this move by move analysis, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and that's it for today. See you in the next one.